The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned. There we go. We're live. All right.
Oh, hi. Yeah.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to Adventures in the Trackless, where everyone's totally awake and didn't just wake up after maybe 4 hours of sleep.
Definitely, yeah.
Totally never.
Go on. No? Okay. All right. On the last episode,
Oh, it's so dusty.
Please fill me in on anything I miss, because I'm probably going to say only the last, third, the last session.
Oh, it's cool, because I only watched the first third.
Oh. What happened in the first third? Why don't you tell me?
Dagger got drunk. Was the primary one.
Okay, that doesn't help me.
I got, basically, did a big speech to Habibi, what's her name, to not murder us. And somehow in that conversation got talked into serving her for life, but only after 300 years from now. Dagger's a human. She's got another 80 years tops.
And we have to wait until we complete the mission, but the completion of the mission was never specified.
Anyway, so after that stuff, she gave us a married companion to hang out with and keep an eye on us and to help us on our mission, whose name I can't remember, except that his second name was the Unequal, and Madi made a joke and asked if he's bad at math.
That sounds like me.
I know you all quickly abandoned him. And...
no, we sent him on a very important mission to go find Azra's brother, a mission in which he will either A, find her brother, which awesome, B, probably die horribly, C, not succeed, maybe survive long enough to come back to us horribly maimed. But it just occurred to me that we plane shifted away, so if he returns with your brother, he's gonna be in a rando tavern in Neverwinter.
It's fine.
Yeah, and then we spent an hour in a tavern in Neverwinter and then in a mansion with Elminster asking him questions while I was drunk and played with cats, and cats did chaos to his mansion.
Yes.
There was piss everywhere.
And then we're like, chaos. We have questions that Elminster can't answer. So let's ask a god. And we're like, let's ask Ooptao. And then we're like, no, let's not. Let's ask Salune. And I tried a spell, and I tried divination, and the omen was very unclear. So I, reluctantly and terrified approached Salune and asked for clarification. And I think the consensus was, it might work, but please don't do it in my living room.
That was definitely the consensus we got, which we said was kind of fair. We've done other people's living rooms before, and it just makes a mess. We have a tendency to wreck up the place.
It was right around my pep talk from my goddess that I stopped watching. That I ran out of time. If you want to pick up from there.
Sorry, I heard something. Nope, okay, alright. I thought I heard a slam, but I guess I didn't. After that, you guys went to Azra's demiplane. And you all started setting up. You all, were buffing spells and whatnot. I know right. Varth summoned his, good old
summoned everyone's
grandma,
favorite friend.
His grandmama.
Yep.
Also Elminster, same reaction.
Yeah, Baron got Elminster and brought him in. Because he's the only one that can do that.
Rest, so Dagger's no longer drunk.
Yay.
Oh, I turned right to Innis Hag. How about that?
Nice.
Destiny.
It's almost like the book's creased right there. Because you go to it so often.
Because I've opened it so many times to right there.
Yeah.
Turn straight to that anus.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
It's for mage armor. That's right.
I actually wrote shit down.
As a cast mage armor for the first time in like 7 levels.
Baron cast Foresight on himself, I believe.
That's right.
Varth summoned Martha.
Cool.
Dagger has Holy Aura up, and Azra has Crown of Stars, and we are right by the gate.
Yep.
Yes.
Right where you were going to cast
some
gate.
shit in. Yeah, but where we're going to gate in some stuff.
Yeah.
We haven't gated anything yet.
Some stuff.
Some stuff. Her brother. Just
As
her
we
brother.
found out, we're gating in her brother, which might accidentally gate in the Elder Aboleth Overgod that's bound to him.
Well,
stuff.
Maybe.
And of course, since it's an Elder Aboleth Overgod, I don't really know what's going to happen.
I think Azra probably wakes up first, which is very weird for everyone in the party.
Yes.
Because she never wakes up first.
That's why we needed Elminster. He's not you're not casting gate, he is, because you have to prepare wish.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
Oh, that's right.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to prepare wish. He doesn't know wish.
That's why he asked. That's why he suggested we go to Utau, because he was like, "We need a god because we need a wish," because he was too embarrassed to admit he doesn't know the spell wish.
Right. That's right.
Okay.
Because he's Elminster, he doesn't know wish. Because he's never had to ever use it.
His every wish has already been granted.
Right. Because he's the right hand of a god.
Oh, that's why the dog vanished. Because
Pizza.
Kevin is downstairs.
To be fair, Elminster's pretty weakened currently, relatively speaking.
He doesn't have his 5 levels of barbarian.
Or his 4 levels of fighter, or his 3 levels of ranger, or his 2 levels of sorcerer, 20 levels of sorcerer, or his 23 levels of wizard.
He does have a dip in asshole right now, though.
Yeah, he's got several levels in asshole.
Ew. I'm sorry, just the freezing dip in asshole.
The sun's not even up here, you guys. Come on. Give me some leeway.
Yeah, no, you got it.
Funny enough, I do have his character sheet up, and he did already have Wish as a readied spell, so that works out.
Okay.
Oh, wow, he did? Huh.
Oh, wait, he did? I thought he didn't know it. You had mentioned that in the last one.
Oh, sorry.
She doesn't want to cast Wish unless she really has to.
I don't.
So she would rather cast Gate, to be honest.
I don't think I said that, because these are the same stats I had up last time. But whatever. So
maybe
we're in torture.
Maybe Elminster didn't have Gate prepared.
We're in torture demiplane.
Oh, that's right, because you didn't change it.
It sucks.
Chains rattle every once in a while.
Yeah.
You get some like Halloween sound effects in the background and stuff.
What does Holy Aura do?
The aura around you is just filled with holes.
Nailed it.
Wow.
Cool. I don't have this written down. Fuck. I haven't updated my character sheet in forever because
Is this the Book of Exalted Deeds stuff?
Huh? No, Holy Aura is a cleric spell.
Oh.
I learned it with Magical Secrets because I'm a bard and I get to break the rules.
Sounds like a bard.
Yeah. It's cool. I'm pulling it up. Oh, fuck, Nuggets. That's an 8th level spell.
Oh, that's why I've never heard of it. Most high-level cleric spells I never get to see actually happen. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like Forbidden's still my favorite cleric spell.
Washes out from me and coalesces in a soft radius and a 30-foot radius around me. Creatures of my choice in that radius when I cast the spell shed dim light for 5 feet and have advantage on all saving throws, and all other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them until the spell ends.
How long does the spell
Additionally, when a lasts for a minute or concentration. Undead don't matter. Fiend don't matter. It doesn't do shit to aberrations. If an undead or demon shows up, let me know. Otherwise, we have advantage on all saves and they have disadvantage to hit us.
Nice.
I guess let's do this.
Yeah. I like to think Azra gets halfway through drawing with chalk a teleportation circle on the floor when she remembers that that's not how this spell works. And then she just keeps drawing the rest of it to be like, this is fine. totally
This
meant
is
to do
part of
that.
it. This is part of the spell.
Yeah.
Genuinely, there is one person in the room that would know the difference. I don't think Baron knows that spell. So it's basically just Elminster.
Yeah, Elminster might go, really need to do that. But everyone
Dagger's
else is going to
tactful
go,
enough that she probably wouldn't say anything even if she did know.
Varth knows
How do I
nothing about
somatic
magic,
spells?
so...
And then she spends like 15 minutes like deciding if she wants to sit down and cast the spell or stand up or like be on her boots. And then I think she ends up like kind of cross-legged but hovering like 1.5 meters off the ground, like just to because she can't figure out what she wants to do with her hands. It's all very
So, you cast Gate.
Yep.
As you go over the complex sigils and such and make the Gate spell, specifying the true name of your brother, which is just his name that you knew. Mortals don't have over the complex true names, it's just the name they were born with.
Steve.
Meanwhile,
His true name isn't Steve.
Meanwhile,
just to clarify.
Meanwhile, devils like to overly complicate their names as much as possible
What's
to avoid
his
that.
name again?
Siren. I don't know if I've said that recently.
I think I know you told us. I just don't remember it.
Yeah.
Where in this demi-plane do you put this? Do you put this like in a corner? Do you put it like up in the air? If you remember, it's like a cube space.
No, like right on the ground. Just in the middle. She's not very imaginative.
Okay.
Right before the spell finishes, Dag's gonna tap Azra on the shoulder and say, "We got this. We're gonna save him," and give you bardic inspiration.
I believe it's an action.
She
isn't
wells. She wells up a little bit.
It's a bonus action.
No, I mean Gate.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's just an action.
Yeah, it is an action, but like I like the
this
flavor
is
of
for
that.
the after. I'm assuming we might have to do like Arcana checks or persuasion checks to not have
Or
mind-controlled brother try to murder us.
initiative.
Anything
maybe.
anything cosmetic that you do with your Gate? Or
I mean, it's purple and pink and has cool like flames coming out of it, but apart from that, not really.
Branding.
okay.
Yeah,
So the
that's my
outer
brand.
rim of the portal is like a mix of purple, pink, and magenta flames coming off of it. It's like almost like a ring of fire as
Nice.
you use Gate. And falling out of it appears to be a horned humanoid. But the most disturbing thing about them is their skin, which at first you think there isn't any, but then you realize that it's completely transparent. They go to stand up and look around confused, wondering where they are, it seems. When popping out of your Gate, a giant tentacle reaches around it. And then another giant tentacle reaches around it. And it rips your Gate wider.
Oh, this is like
Cool.
college again. Oh,
cool,
no.
cool.
Everybody give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh
We have
boy.
advantage.
We've
Oh,
talked
we
about
do.
this, Scott. We've talked about this. Intelligence saving throws, and let me guess, psychic damage?
No, not
Jeez.
psychic.
Oh, that's
sure?
not amazing. But I
Because
You
we
believe
have
talked about
bardic
this.
inspiration, Azra.
it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. Oh, actually, that's not bad.
You're hitting the Baron at his greatest weakness.
All of you
His
here
mind.
in your minds. Oh, wait, I have voice mod.
Oh
30.
no!
No.
Dirty 20.
No!
Uh-oh.
Okay, all right.
All of you here in your minds.
Oh boy.
All according to plan.
Don't enjoy that.
Are we fighting some
like-
Decepticons? The fuck?
After. Wait,
Soundwave, is that you?
Oh, we have advantage.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Also, what's your bardic inspiration dice? Is it a d12?
It is a d12.
Wait, do we all have
We all have advantage on saving throws.
Yee.
After 10,000 years, I'm free!
Heck yeah! I went from rolling a 3 to a nat 20.
Yay!
Yeah! I'm gonna spend a
Advantage.
bardic inspiration dice because I changed a 2 to a 12, but a 12 is still not great.
Uh-huh.
He Azra got a 25.
Okay.
There we go. That's more fucking like it. The math. Hang on.
29 total.
23 total.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah,
9
fair
on the D12 really helped.
Everyone fully comprehends as the pocket reality that Azra made gets warped and destroyed as an entity rips it through, and you feel all of you get plane shifted. Maybe you didn't plane shift?
Boy.
Maybe he just ripped his plane into yours and enveloped yours.
Cool. I'm reaching for Dagger as this is happening with my hand.
Oh, yeah. I'm reaching for the kid in the center.
Yeah,
And-
she doesn't even do that. She's trying to find you.
And you are surrounded by very alien-looking stone architecture in a very large room. You can see that there is some scripture on the sides of the walls that appear to be of aboleths and flying giant squids all around on the mosaic. The entity in front of you you think might have been an aboleth at one point. The only reason you think that is because you can clearly see 3 giant eyes that stack vertically. That is iconic for aboleths. This thing looks more like a giant, almost like a giant whale in its size, with tentacles that are twice your length.
Ugh.
Not twice your length, twice your thickness. I don't know. They're huge.
Girth.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it because Kevin.
I'll
I
take that
think I
bullet.
would make any kind of joke about you talking about the girthiness of the tentacles. No.
Yes.
Dagger does not
Looks at
need
the entire campaign we've run for 2 years now. Yes.
Dagger does not need to roll history check. You're pretty sure this is the entity that has been more myth than anything. No one
Well,
that you've
Lord.
seen with records at the Candlekeep have actually visibly seen this. But you believe that this is the head aboleth of the abolithic sovereignty, the eldest, as he's been labeled.
Elminster, you prick! He's supposed to be asleep!
Everybody, it's Steve.
Oh my god.
He seems to swim upwards, float up almost like a jellyfish,
No.
and in the ceiling, he just like merges through the ceiling, like it was not even there. And remaining in the room with you,
Oh, like he leaves?
yes. And remaining in the room with you is an aboleth
Continue.
that appears to be bigger than the one you guys saw when you were in the Shadowfell. It actually has a visibly pulsing brain on the outsides of it, like you can see the brain wrinkles.
Gross.
4 of these transparent skinned humanoids, one of them with tiefling horns that look quite recognizable. And that mirror that you sent.
Oh, shit!
Oh.
As he points a trident at all of you.
Oh,
Eyes
fuck.
staring at you maddeningly
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's fine.
as we roll initiative.
Cool.
Oh, you
Cool,
failed.
cool.
Oh, Kevin, what are you talking about? Do I have advantage on this? You have foresight. You have advantage on fucking everything.
How long does Wish take to cast?
It's been
An
a
action.
It's
month.
an action.
Oh, cool. Because
I
we might need
literally
that, like,
just
right now.
said, hey, the Baron cast foresight on himself.
Yep.
Did you say that when I went upstairs to get the pizza?
Yep.
I actually said that before you did that.
Maybe.
What?
Do we have advantage on initiative? Just real quick.
Mhm.
No, it's
As
just
we
You
rolled
roll
a
advantage
one.
anyway.
No.
The luckiest
Plenty
number
of
of the
time
world.
to think about this.
Aw,
13.
corner.
Oh,
Ruin.
sorry. Wait a minute. That wasn't the right no. What I meant to say was
Ow.
Somebody got a new toy.
Sorry if that was super loud. I didn't get to adjust the volume on that one.
It was a little bit loud.
Okay.
But I
Varth
also
got 18.
have like a little bit of a
Varth got 18.
nice. I hate to be the one to step on your cool. I just got alertness feat. But I rolled an 18, so
No, it's perfectly
got a
fine. This
dirty
is
20.
probably the highest initiative Varth has had in 2 years of this campaign.
What is
Just
Azra's
for record.
total?
I shall be right back.
I'm this many.
Baron, what'd you get?
he got a 13, right?
All right. All that's left are the sovereignty.
And Elminster.
I rolled
Yes.
for Elminster.
Oh,
Okay.
And the army of cats.
They'll go on Azra's turn. If
There's
they're
one. Yeah, there's one. There's one. Actually, he's probably in the pocket dimension. She's not that stupid.
same.
All right, Dagger, you are first.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, great.
So normal
No pressure.
aboliths are horse size. This one's elephant size.
Cool.
You notice weird tattoos that it seems to have grafted into its own skin.
Ew.
Cool.
They appear to be weird glyphs of alien design. Looking at them, they seem almost animated on their own just by looking at them, like those weird optical illusion things.
Gonna guess it's not written in Infernal.
It is definitely written in deep speech.
Stare. I think I see a sailboat.
Do you can you remind me, do you remember what that Merid's name is?
No. To be honest, no.
Oh my goodness! It's Robert.
I know it started with a
nerd.
sub. It was like SAB something. My brain keeps going savant,
Boba?
but I know that's.
I gotta be honest, I did not put his name in my notes, so I assume it's something I made up on the spot.
We'll go with Saboba.
Hit the nose.
I'm just thinking about bubble tea now.
Same.
Like I named the artist genie, the guy that was jealous that you were gonna play instead of him.
Yeah.
I named the Nereid, the water fae lady. I didn't name him. So
Yeah, like you gave a name to him.
call him Mambo number 5.
Yeah.
Call him
Like
dead.
I just yeah. I didn't write it down. Like
The mood
stupid.
whiplash is too hard.
Good morning, Maddie.
Good morning.
Oh, it was Sabin. Sabin. Sabin, I think.
Nice.
Sabin.
Yeah.
Sabaton.
His name's Chris Sabin.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my action to point at him and say, Sabin, the unequal Habibi, and I say her name, would be extremely disappointed in you, and I'm casting Dispel Magic.
Ooh.
At what level?
2.
It's a 3rd level spell. Oh.
Sorry, I know Dagger is a bard, but if she was a wizard and that was like a wand, it would have been like deflated. So you're like, ah!
I'm gonna cast it at 5th.
It does not work.
I get to roll.
It's not an auto fails. Just anything from 5th lower would be
If-
auto.
It does automatically dispels any magic effect of 3rd level or of 5th level or lower versus spells of a higher level than the slot used. I get to roll d20 and the DC is 10 plus the spell level.
Well, this one, if you don't cast it at a certain level, it does not work.
Okay.
That sounds
It
like
says
bullshit there.
or a disenchanting spell of something level or higher. The aboleths actually have this in 5th. If you cast this on enslaved creature by an aboleth, it's a thing.
I wish I had read my notes. Well, no, it wouldn't have said that because we didn't learn fucking shit about Aboleth, apparently.
You cast it at 5th
Yeah.
level?
I cast it at 5th, yeah.
Okay, you did your research on them. If this was a normal enslavement with an aboleth, you're pretty sure that would have worked.
Okay. That's what I was going with. I was assuming I was countering Dominate Person.
No, aboleths have their own special thing.
Yeah, that's what I do, and I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration to the Baron. No, I'm gonna give it to Varth because Baron has foresight.
Varth. So there's a genie, there's a really big aboleth, and there seem to be 4 servants, which you've read are called servitors. And 4th edition, these were minions. These ones aren't going to be 4th edition minions.
Now, one of these minions, does it happen to have a Azra look to it, like maybe a brotherly Azra look to it?
You have really good wisdom. I would say you could definitely tell the one that has horns.
Okay. I'm not gonna.
I mean, we gated him in, and there's only one of them that have horns. So.
A few of them are like humanoid, but they seem to have been warped. Like one of them, their ears just like a tentacle now.
Ugh.
So like that horn could have been just like a warp of the body.
A tenta-ear?
Mm-hmm.
Tentacle?
No.
Tenta-ear.
All right. Well, I think I'm just gonna hit the aboleth over god with this. Wait, is he here? He's not here, is he?
No.
No, he fucked off. He left us with a regular aboleth.
Is this is a regular aboleth?
No.
I'm not wasting
It's an
spells
elephant.
on this plebs.
No.
It's a stronger aboleth, but it's bigger than the one aboleth we've seen, but it's not the overgod.
Well, I'm not wasting my good spells on this pleb lord. I'm gonna hit him with something else.
Judging by the tattoos that it has on it, you assume that this is you remember reading that like 90% of aboleths that adventurers have fought and seen are actually the lowest ranks of aboleths in their society.
Oh, hey.
This one's probably a higher ranking one.
Got it.
I have notes on these guys. I'm gonna pull them up.
It's called, in my notes, it's called an abolithic overlord. They've been called many things through the editions, but that's what I'm calling it for this.
Book. I think that's in this book. Sorry, I'm trying to find Primal Savagery while I'm listening to you.
Yeah, the normal aboleths, the most common ones, their whole job is recruiting slaves. They go into the surface area and they take slaves. But then they bring the slaves back to the actual abolithic cities.
Primal Savagery? Book is that in?
And the overlords tell them what to do and where to go.
Is that the Xanathar's Guide?
Which one?
Probably.
What?
Primal Savagery?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's acid damage melee attack with either bite or claw.
Yep.
You use your spell attack, though.
Casting time, 1 action. Damn it.
Like most cantrips.
Bloody hell. Well, alright. Was I already in water form when this started? I do not remember.
I'll let you choose.
Can I cast my spells in water form?
You guys had at least a long rest to prepare.
I can't cast spells in water form, can
You can now at 20th level.
Mm-hmm.
You can cast in wild shape.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Well, then that would count to my elemental form.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say I'm already in water form because why the hell wouldn't I be? Because that's got the most hit points.
That 18 strength is nice.
yeah, the 18 strength is very nice. And I'm going to need that for what I'm about to do. So, I guess it wouldn't matter for what I'm about to do. So I go all the way up in his face as my move action. And as my spell action, I cast Primal Savagery.
Okay.
Does a 24 hit him?
A 24 does hit. And as you do that, and as you run up to him, one of the transparent skinned humanoids, their legs seem to go before their upper half does, but they sprint towards you and they like throw themselves in front of you. And as you strike, you hit them and the aboleth.
Wasn't Azra's brother, was it?
I will roll for it. There were 4 of them.
Why did you ask that?
A 4? These are my nice dice. These aren't the metal dice that do it.
I'm sorry.
A 4 will be your brother.
Cool.
It was a 3.
Well, I don't really want to kill the other ones either. I guess that's what's going to happen.
As it's like making like weird noises as it runs up.
Gross,
cool.
I hate
now
it.
I have to waste my good spells on it.
Cool.
I love it. This is the best. 4 of those. Okay. I had to look up the spell damage, sorry.
You're fine.
And I'm really glad it's not your brother.
Oh, and there's at least an inch of water in this room as well.
Oh, good to know.
It's very humid and hot in here.
Gross. I am hovering above that because I don't want to get my feet wet.
They both take 26 acid damage.
All right. With the 26.
Does it look like the acid even affected the aboleth?
Good question. Yes.
Oh,
cool. Because I can do this all day.
Useless for me, but yeah, cool. Good to know.
But it looks like that servant took half of it.
All right. In that case, then, as my free action to speak out loud, and I'm going to assume Elminster is intelligent enough to know how to speak different languages.
Yeah, he knows all languages.
Okay. I'm going to, in Celestial, say to Elminster...
I'm joking.
I'm gonna
I went to look and I'm like, wait, no, he doesn't know all languages.
I'm going to assume he knows Celestial. I'm going to hope he knows Celestial.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. Got it. Well...
Draconic?
I can't speak Draconic. Does he know
Common?
Primordial? I don't want to say Common. The Aboleth can understand.
I know Draconic and Celestial. If you say it, then I can repeat it in Draconic.
Oh my god.
Came to understand no
they're
matter what
telepaths.
language you use.
Okay, well, if Dagger's
it
allowed
doesn't
to
function that way,
translate...
but
It's
it does.
fine, dude.
I'll say he knows it. Elminster's so old, he knows them all. It's
Right.
whatever.
I'm just going to say in Celestial, cast Wish on her brother now, or he's going to jump in front of him. And I say it in Celestial because I'm assuming the Aboleth is not intelligent enough to have a language of Celestial. Because why would it? It's an Aboleth.
It also occurs to me that Azra doesn't understand that either.
Nope. She's used to that, though.
And that's Varth's turn?
Yep.
Do you know Celestial, Lord High God of Flumph?
As far as you know, I
forgot
do.
about that.
Speaking of that, it is your turn.
Lord, I got a flump.
You know, I'm like 99% sure this is going to fail because my odds of this succeeding are never going to be good.
The mirror is looking at Varth and it has tried it out and it goes like...
It's on, water boy.
But let me just check.
You're going down, puddle.
Go ahead. I've got about 10 puddles before you even get to my real hit points.
You notice that the Myriad's body seems to be less water and more mucusy. It's glistening a bit more.
Ew.
Ew, he's a
He rolled in some
booger.
tapioca starch.
You're pretty sure it's the abolithic slime.
Ew.
So I'm
This
going to think
is
about
fine.
tapioca now.
Almost certainly is going to
wait,
fail.
you went up into melee, didn't you?
Yeah.
And attacked it. And
Yeah.
touched it.
Whee!
Oh no.
No, I hit it with a spell, technically.
It was a melee spell attack.
It was a spell attack.
Yeah.
You got within
Used your
5
hands
feet.
for.
You got
Oh,
within
yeah,
5
I did.
feet, so I need a
Mhm.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good.
You should be good at those.
What is it, verse?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You have
Not to tell me.
advantage.
It's going to do very, very little good.
I mean, advantage is pretty good. It's like an average of at least an increase in
My
by
Constitution
5.
saving throw is hot garbage. Oh, wait. I'm
Wait,
a water elemental.
you're a water elemental.
I don't use my stats, thank God.
I think it's +4. I would definitely double check though.
Elemental. There it is. I'm watery. Oh my God, they are beating. Okay.
Elementals. Yep.
Okay, well, all right. That's a lot better. And, well, I rolled 2 19s, so advantage didn't matter. But I hope a 23 passes.
It does. When you attack, you got a bit of the mucus on you, and you like shook it off real quick.
Great. Well, there goes
Don't
that.
sing Taylor Swift. Don't sing Taylor Swift.
I do not sing.
Luckily, I don't know the song of which you referenced to. Or I would sing it.
For the safety of everyone, I'm not going to sing.
Sorry, Baron, it was your turn. I apologize.
Yeah, so I'm going to do something that's like going to be like 99% fail because these guys are probably bullshit. I cast Feeble Mind on the Sovereign Dungi.
Nice.
The regular Aboleth, it can affect them. Not easy to. Their fucking saves amazing because it's an intelligence save. They're like the opposite of the Baron.
What's the DC?
You probably passed. DC 20.
Well, to your surprise, got a 12 total.
Oh. Good lord.
Baron, like, just goes.
It worked. For the first time in the history of the Baron, it worked. He's never been able to get that spell off. Ever. I remember you trying so many times.
No, wait, no. Who feeble-minded Resnisi?
Varth.
I did.
He didn't get feeble-minded. He got
he got mind-fired.
I mind-fired him.
Yeah.
While he was force polymorphed into a salamander in a glass jar, and then you threw him into lava.
Okay, so let me look it up.
I threw him into lava, actually.
Feeble mind. You blast the mind of the creature, shattering its intellect and personality. So you roll 46 psychic damage.
Like, I get hit with that all the time.
Oh, that psychic damage happens no matter what. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a high-ass level spell, and its saver suck. I mean, 46 damage for the level spell
14
that
damage
is useless, but...
Huh.
14. Damage.
Damage. Let's do damage.
Exactly.
I mean, 14 the wizard.
Feeble mind. On a failed save, the creature's intelligence and charisma become 1. The creature can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. The creature can, however, identify its friends, follow them, and even protect them.
Quickly, somebody, throw him some diamond dust. You'll use it to exfoliate.
And probably the best part of Feeble Mind, at the end of every 30 days, the creature can repeat its saving throw.
He's dumb for a long time.
It's like, that has never happened to me. I've never been feeble-minded. I have no idea the spell existed.
I think the Baron just told him such a dumb joke he went Feeble Mind.
The Baron is dumbfounded. He did not, in or out of universe, expect that to succeed in any way, shape, or form.
None of us did.
Yeah, your level 20 adventures, this thing isn't your CR, so what's up?
It's an aboleth.
Yeah.
Well, it's an aboleth. I expected to have, like, plus 12 just bonus to its intelligence.
Oh, yeah, it had a great bonus. It just rolled really bad.
When you roll 1.
And Feeble Mind is by far...
11 is great.
And Feeble Mind is by far the most effective thing to use against psionics. By far.
Well, yeah.
Writes this down.
Everybody, I did something. I used a spell.
The visible wrinkles.
Magic.
The visible wrinkles on its brain that are like you can see it through the skin. It turns smooth. Yeah, it turns smooth.
He's a stinky smooth brain.
Oh no.
He is a stinky smooth brain.
However, it still looks really mad at you, and its tentacles are going.
Yeah, that's fair. I just look at the Baron and I'm like, holy shit, dude.
You used a spell slot for something other than a smite. I'm impressed.
Yes, it is one of my ones that I cannot use for a smite.
Oh.
I've used 2 of the 4 today.
Is that the Baron's turn?
Yeah, he uses move action to base.
It actually worked for the first time in years. It's actually worked.
You're not gonna like move.
Nah, I mean,
okay.
There's no need to at the moment.
Okay, Elminster's next. So Elminster will see that, give you a slight nod of approval. Yeah, nice. He'll look over at Azra's brother.
Finger of death.
Takes off his mask. It was Loki the whole time.
Damn it, Loki.
Or no, what's the name of that trickster god that started the second Smoke Blink?
Oh, this.
The one who pretended he was a sword or something?
Syrup.
Yeah.
Mask is the one who is the sword. Mask is the only guy who can change shape.
No, the others can. They'll change shape all the time. But yeah, Mask was the sword, the Ozbane.
Yeah.
Wielded by Cyric, who's a complete prick. And nobody likes
Cyric
him.
is the asshole. Yeah. Nobody likes Cyric. Not even Cyric.
What exactly was he supposed to wish for?
He is supposed to return her brother back to normal. And it has to be done with a wish spell.
Yes.
Return him back to his physical form. The only way.
I'm sorry. I'll ask again. His name was Siren, right?
Zyron with a Z.
Zyron. That's right. Okay. He says
Zyren.
He says, I wish Zyron was no longer in control of the applets and no longer have any influence on them, both mind, body, and soul. And a big The Rules book shows up, and then there's like a poof sound, and he's fine. Your brother is in rags, like he was before. Still pretty much Tarzan attire, because they don't really care about clothes. But his skin is back to how it was before. I think you said it was blue?
Yes, ironically. But it's kind of similar to Azra's in that it's like slightly human toned, but like the undertones are blue. In that like she kind of has like when she blushes it's purple, but she's kind of has brown skin. Yeah.
And he was like staying in an aggressive stance, and the second that happens, he's just like looks confused and scared. And he starts hyperventilating.
Oh, bud.
He sees the aboleth and he screams.
You're fine. Get behind us.
Get behind me, Siren! Get behind me!
Let's see. What else will Elminster do?
Do a dance.
Make a little love. Get down tonight.
Yeah,
I am DJ Strahd.
DJ Strahd plays Rick Roll the entire night.
No, he plays What's Up Pussycat 7 times in a row.
Oh no. It's that playlist where it's like 8 of the same song and then the live version.
And the night would be different. It'll be Nickelback night. Oh, the kids love Nickelback.
Okay, it looks like Elminster doesn't have any bonus action or reaction things. So, yeah. That's his turn. After him, it is their turns. So I'm gonna say Zyron immediately
escape. So it's Zyron escape. Zyron escape.
Oh my god.
I would take that the inspiration now.
Zyron.
Sorry, I'm preparing for the bard in the next game.
He'll run towards Dagger.
Oh, no. Oh, hi. Oh.
It was next to Azra probably, so that is handy.
Yes.
And he like runs behind you and continues running.
Okay.
He continues running.
I didn't realize you were talking about the friendly one. I was imagining one of the
Aboleth things are just like blah,
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
That's
I'm like, I don't want to lose the concentration on Holy Aura so quickly.
Mm.
Okay.
Technically, I would have advantage on my concentration check to maintain concentration on Holy Aura.
Wow, that's broken. Hell yeah.
I would anyway though, because Warcaster. Never mind.
Oh yeah, true.
Well, the funny thing is, the enslavement technically isn't a magic item or spell, so it can still attempt enslavement, but it has high enough wisdom to know the DC is stupid low now. By stupid low, I mean it's under 10. It's under 10.
Its intelligence and its charisma are 1.
Oh, but its wisdom.
Its wisdom is still whatever its wisdom was.
Okay.
But it's going to remember stuff, but it's not intelligent enough to know if any of that really matters.
Okay.
Yeah, the DC turned to 5.
It's like a dog. It's like a dog that makes really good decisions. That's what it is right now.
Like the opposite of
Terry.
Azra.
It ain't
Azra
our
can
dog,
read really
he
good.
does not make good decisions.
No.
I love you, son. I'm sorry.
My Mom,
like,
what
pizza?
are you talking about?
He is. He literally
Yeah.
looked up at the spot on the desk where you can see the plate overhanging.
Yeah.
In the thousands,
I have never met him, but I know him very well.
in the thousands of years this entity
He
has
would love you.
has existed, for the number of lives that it's had beforehand, from before space and time existed in these realms that have been forgotten by others.
That's a giant fart.
It does not know what it is right now, or what is going on.
Oh,
In its frustration,
So dumb.
it flails its tentacles at Varth, the closest thing.
That's fine.
That's fair.
I've got nearly.
Yeah, it
infinite
sucks
hit
having a
points
1
now.
intelligence and a 1 charisma.
As
Huh?
it lets out a very
Kevin laughs in, I have suffered this in backstory and in game.
as it lets out like a mix of a screech and a growl noise. It's like a very weird noise. You're not even sure what emotion it's trying to convey. They have disadvantage on attacking, right? Cat?
Yes, they have disadvantage on attacks against us.
My
Okay.
AC is 14.
Okay,
I'm
so
a wild
17 on the first tentacle hits. Second one is a 16. So I need 2 Constitution saving throws.
I choose to take them later.
As his slimy tentacles smack you.
All right, hang
Also,
on.
Kevin
How much damage does he do?
This is... You know what? Yeah, I'll go with the average. You take 30 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I look mildly annoyed. My quite literally infinite hit points has been dwindled by an amount that is unequivalent.
Infinite power. Ooh,
yes. Cosmic power. In space. 16 is the lowest one, and then I rolled a 20. So
Okay,
one of them I critically succeeded, and the other one I got a 16.
All right, both you pass.
So disappointed.
I'm really hating that every melee attack against this thing involves a save or immediately instantaneously turn into some monster. I was going to send Martha in there, but I realized she can't touch any of them.
You can just dispel her, though. Can't you?
No, I can't.
Oh, is
She's
she
here.
just
She's
here
here
forever for an hour?
She's here for an hour.
Just like when real grandma comes over.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
For
she
an
doesn't
hour.
stay for just for an hour.
That's period. And I'm assuming the little guys also have mucus on them that also requires a save, from our knowledge of Aboleth's study.
What?
The other minions, I'm assuming they
You don't
also
need to-
have mucus that requires a save.
The mucus isn't that
They look like they've been
That
under
big a
the
deal.
effects of the mucus's disease for a long time, to the point it's altered their body to this state. You have read that aboleths like to do body modifications as well, which is probably another reason why they're weird.
Okay, so for what we know, the mucus is only dangerous if you get sick, if you get diseased by it, and have a long time before you get it removed. Once infected, you have a minute before it takes to be effect. At that point, it can be removed by lesser restoration. So even if you get it, as long as we survive this, you'll be fine. I have heal. You'll be fine.
All right.
We went into this assuming that we were going to get diseased, but
Right.
that we know how to cure it.
Got it. Okay. Well, I didn't remember that part as Blake, so that was me forgetting what the heck's
That's
going on.
cool because you have a bard
Yes.
in and out
well,
of game.
This is why we have a dagger and a Katrina.
Guess what this thing's passive perception is?
38.
23.
Oh my
I was
god.
Cool. Cool and good.
Guess what? Half the sheet I can't use. Actually, way more than half the sheet.
My passive perception is better.
No. I mean its abilities, because it's feeble-minded.
No, I just am laughing because my passive
it the
perception
creature's
is
turn?
better than its.
Yeah, it's still their turns. I'm debating on what the Myriad's doing. Yeah, you know what? He will. Wisdom saving throw. I'm sure you'll pass, Varth. Nice. Varth, can I get a wisdom saving throw?
No.
Okay.
I rolled a 20.
Okay. The mirror tries to plane shift you against your will. You easily
We're planeswalkers.
That wasn't very pleasant of you to do that.
Oh, he doesn't realize that.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
He's never seen us do it.
Nope.
No,
We've only done it the long way.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So...
You know what I just realized?
That.
No, it'll be later. If we survive this, I don't think that married bitch can hold on to me. I can plane shift at will.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Unless she puts me into an unbreakable box, in which case I just cast sending and say, "Hey Baron, come save me, please."
Or if she casts planar binding, which prevents plane shifting.
But not Baron.
That's true. It won't prevent Baron shifting. Just your plane shifting.
Don't tell her that. She might find it very tempting to be like, oh, I want to capture the most deadliest game that you can't capture.
Right.
Baron just spends the rest of his life being chased by her.
Now, probably one of her subordinates would be more interested in that than she. She's all... Each one has like a fascination on something specific. And hers is the arts.
You get fucking Von Trapp after you for forever. Wait, no, that's the wrong one.
Yep. Definitely the wrong one.
Yeah, Baron's gonna have a very British, Imperial British looking myriad with an elephant shotgun chasing him around.
7 children.
Anyway, the other 3 humanoids just stand there, and they're just like, the front halves are just lowered like this, and they just kind of stare at the ground, including the one Varth that you fatally wounded, that your gash marks clearly like acid burned through its torso.
Yep.
And it's like barely alive, but it is just standing there. All of them seemed like, think like a sci-fi movie where all the robots kind of like shut down, but they're still standing up. Almost like the thing that was commanding them just got shut down.
Lost all of its brain power.
Hey, Azra. Hey.
Oh god, is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
It's been 84 years. She's just gonna look back at Dagger and be like, are we running or are we fighting?
Let's take this one out and then decide.
Okay.
Could be easy now.
Okay. Alright, she's just gonna cast Immolation, which she's never got to cast before.
Oh.
It needs a dex save.
Oh.
Ooh, dex save, he's good at that. He's not
DC
good at that.
That's alright.
Flail those little limbs.
He's
2.
even bigger than the regular ones. Wait, did you just say 2?
2.
Nice. I need more D6s. 1 second.
I was going to mention that he seemed like he was swimming in the air, but he's definitely not doing that anymore. He just goes into the ground, into the water.
Swimming in the air like you just don't care.
8.
Oh god, I'm just imagining.
Feeble mind is anti-magic circle for psionics.
Ow. Oh wait, it's fire damage. I can reroll once. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And another one.
Oh,
there we go.
You get to add your intelligence modifier, or is that
I
only
do.
For,
Thank you
ones
for
with,
reminding
like,
me. Evocation.
Ooh.
10. Math. 16. 22. 24. 35 fire damage. And he gets to repeat the saving throw because he failed, and he's going to take more fire damage on his next turn. Possibly.
So 35 total right now. Okay.
Yes. And then with my bonus action, I'm going to send one of the Crown of Stars over. So let me put my D6s away.
No, they wouldn't use their reaction because nothing's commanding them anymore. Never mind. I was gonna say one of the humanoids runs up and takes half of it. but it literally has no commands going to it right now. It's brain. It's just as brain dead.
Oh yeah, true. Nice. Do we have an advantage on attack rolls? Or...
No, wait, no. This thing's actually. These are actually sentient. So it would use its reaction to run up and try to protect him.
20.
So you blow up one of the humanoids. They do have sentience.
I feel bad. Now I feel bad. Oh well. Well, it probably also needs a dex save then.
Oh no, it willingly fails.
Oh, okay.
And takes half the damage. It uses reaction.
Well, both of them are on fire then, I guess.
Yeah, its body just falls into the water and the fire quickly goes out. But it's crisped. It's done.
Well, I was trying not to do that. Sorry, she says to the corpse.
And
then I rolled a nat 20 on my Crown of Stars roll.
Oh. Another one runs up.
God damn it. No!
Hasn't used its reaction yet.
I'm exploding too many civilians.
Actually, you know what? It will be the one that Varth already hit. And he only had
96%, by the way.
Oh, fuck. Let's see.
Wait a minute. There were 4 of them, including the Merid, or not including the Merid?
There were 4 of them, the Merid, and this Aboleth.
Okay.
So now 3 of the regular guys.
And there were 3 of the regular guys because you saved her brother.
Yeah. Okay. So only 3 that can take its attack.
Mm-hmm. But your Crown of Stars, it hits the second one out of the 3, so now there's only 1 left.
Okay.
Okay, well, he takes 8d12 of damage, so give me a second.
This is really funny. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Go ahead, tell me your damage. Because he's only going to take half, but this doesn't matter what you got in your crit. I've never gotten this.
96. You're double feeble-minded.
Math.
Wisdom score decreases by 8.
Your intelligence is now reduced to -1. You slip peacefully into a coma and never wake up.
That's 33 plus 21, which is
54.
54.
54 radiant damage.
So it'd take 26 of that.
Holy shit. That was a lot of dice.
After you hit it with that, its tentacles go like, and they kind of like look at the motes of like it seems fascinated with the Crown of Stars that you have.
Aww.
It is charmed by you till the end of your next turn.
Oh, interesting.
Hey, can we use this? Do we know this though?
Azra doesn't know how to use this.
No, this wasn't planned, and it's till the end of her next turn, so it's not gonna be for very long. You knocked it silly, I guess, is what that's supposed to be. Sillier than what it is already.
Right.
That's my turn. I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna hover above the ground where I am.
Okay, it was gonna use a legendary action, but it's charmed by you, so it's not going to. The Myriad does not have any legendary actions, so it doesn't do anything. Let me check. What did this say in the calculator again? Deadly encounter. Huh, weird. Dagger, your turn.
Hi, yeah. So how's that Aboleth looking?
Charmed.
Feebled.
I mean, bodily wise.
He's alright. Yeah, a few singe marks. A few singe marks from acid and radiant and fire. Yeah, all of them are singe marks. Weird.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. You got this.
Yeah, why not? I'm just going to cast Guiding Bolt at, we'll say, 3rd level, which technically makes it 4th level because of the book.
Technically.
I don't have enough D6s out for this, and by that I don't have any D6s out for this.
Oh, I love Guiding Bolt.
So it had been 4, and then I upcasted it by 4. I do not own enough D6s for this. No, I do. That one just is a different color.
You should have all the Talisman Loop dice up there. That's a ton of D6s.
Oh, I forgot. They're in a separate bag. I didn't think. Oh, nice. $34 radiant damage.
Nice.
Wow. Wait, did they have to do a check or anything?
Oh, I need to roll to hit. I'm a fucking stupid. Spoofy. That is a lot. What the hell is my DC for this? That's a 28 to hit.
Yep.
Wow. Azra just looks at you like, Dagger's using a fucking attack spell? What is happening right now?
I don't know. It's like the only one I have.
Yeah.
Well,
She's
I have
the
another
best.
one, but yeah. Yeah, that's my...
That's your turn.
1 sec.
Still Dagger's turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
I'm gonna activate my halo from the Book of Exalted Deeds as my
Nice.
Mm.
So unnecessary.
What does the halo do?
Right now, nothing. It's when I intimidate evil creatures that it does a thing.
Mm. At the end of your turn, at the end of initiative count 20, the entire place rumbles.
Oh,
and
no.
you hear a roar of anger in your minds.
I choose not to listen.
We should have run.
And
You're still Karen.
And you see that the one of the walls seems to turn to liquid, and then to gas. And you see hovering into the room is what appears to be a elfin-sized, without the tentacles, squid. And it comes in like it's swimming through the air. A flying kraken.
And I'm going to move.
As it is Varth's turn.
Hang on. Where is Maddie, can you send your brother's name to the chat so I can actually write it down? Because I'm never going to remember.
I think Siren with the Z. Zyron.
Okay.
Zyrenscape. He's escaping. Zyrenscape.
Yeah, I get it.
Zyron.
Where
Come
is
on.
he standing?
Bad pun. Bad pun. You should remember it.
He is like...
he behind Azra?
He's behind you like this, you know, like...
Okay, I'm going to shuffle back and try and herd him further away. So I'll move 15 feet further away from the rest of the group so we're not all clumped together.
Okay. When you get closer to him, you notice that he appears to have some kind of scar from the palm of his hand, almost like a burn mark, and it like spirals around his forearm and goes all the way to his torso. And it seems to link to his heart, you think.
Yeah, we're moving.
So many questions, but I can't see it.
Moving away from the kraken. That's my turn.
Okay, Varth.
Oh boy.
The kraken's about 60 feet away currently.
Well, all right, great.
This isn't like the Monster Manual kraken.
It's not like the.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's not the Monster Manual kraken? I thought that one
this
had
one's smaller.
feet as well. Oh.
This one's only huge size. Also, it actually looks like a squid.
It's only a huge size CR31 monster.
Yeah,
that's
maybe
all.
like
CR31
smarter
monster.
But weaker.
No, that's Nicobolus.
What
are you talking about?
No, he's 51.
No, he's not.
Which requires a party of 21 level 20 players in order to beat him. Perfectly balanced party.
All of them are paladins. All of them crit smite at max level.
That's the only way to beat it. Well, I don't really know who I should murder first. There's still a kraken flopping around in the dirt. He's dumber than a box of turds. I really don't want to mess with him because every time I touch him, I got to make save versus death.
Leave the punching bag to us. Deal with the new guy.
Okay. That's all you needed to say. I move over to the kraken and I'm going to expend I have saved this for the entire campaign except for this one moment. One free crit that I have saved that was bought to us by Jeanette. Yes, I have saved that. Thank you, Jeanette, because it's worked in this particular moment.
Nice.
To auto crit my primal savagery on the Kraken.
Oh, you know what would suck? If they're immune to acid.
Would probably suck, yeah.
You know what?
Unfortunately for the Kraken, if it's resistant to acid, it's not resistant to my acid.
Oh.
See, he's that kind of dealer, man. He has the best kind of acid. You are not resistant to it. As you're moving up to him for this crit, the aboleth is charmed by Azra, but not by you. So as you move out of its range, it swings a tentacle at you. At disadvantage.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah. I rolled 2 nat 10s. So it definitely hits. So you take 15 bludgeoning and another con save.
Oh no, my infinite hit points.
Wait, you can wall shape at will now, can't you?
Yeah, I have infinite hit points.
Goddamn, OP
I have
motherfucker.
literally infinite hit points now. That's why I'm like, I'm not joking. I had literally infinite hit points. Like, wow. Oh no, you hurt my wild shape. I wild shape. Oh no, my wild shape. I wild shape.
Yep, 20th level druids. A little OP, but it's cool.
I mean, it's 20th level. You gotta get something.
Yeah, unless you're a ranger.
If you've seen what Druid, if you've seen what Druid gets in 5th edition, trust me, this is not as OP as it imagines.
They're actually one of the few classes I think that actually get a legitimate level 20 feature.
Right. Everyone
Paladins.
else is like, maybe, but
the paladin capabilities are.
That avatar thing is nice.
I guess I'm diseased. Whatever.
What'd you get?
12 and 14.
Okay.
I'm sorry. 14 and 16. I forgot I'm a water elemental.
Okay.
Whatever.
So then you go up and crit on the Kraken.
Right. And I was middle of mathing, and I forgot what I was mathing.
Your primal savagery.
Oh, roll your.
Oh yeah.
You roll on the D100.
Oh no! Because you used your your buy one. I don't use the table for that.
Bugger.
oh bugger.
He takes 35 acid damage.
He doesn't look resistant.
Man, even if he was, he's not to me.
I just shamed the dog because he was trying to make a nest in the blanket under the desk, but he kept hitting the chair mat, and I didn't want him to break it or hurt his nails, and he's just like, oh, okay.
Put mom.
I dig in carpet. Is rules.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, did you get shamed, bud?
You did.
He's getting his ears back, like, raw.
Ka-ding, ka-ding.
Baron.
Shame.
Bell of shame.
Baron, it is your turn.
Baron's turn. Looking around, it's like, Skippy? No, Skippy? Escape?
What?
Are
I
we
speak
getting out of
Celestial.
Yeah, if Baron says to Scape while he's fighting, Varth nods his head. Yeah.
So
Tactical retreat.
Guess I'll run over and grab Azra's brother and be like, trust Azra. And I will start my plane shift.
What?
One round.
Nice.
Wait, unless it's 1d6 plus 1. What was it again?
No, it's 1
Are we
round.
doing that anymore?
Yeah, my plane shifting.
Yeah, your innate plane shift. So at the beginning of next round, you and him will be gone because it takes 1 round.
Where are you going?
Dee-doo.
Panic, roll. Yizgard!
Just go to Neverwinter.
Okay.
Yeah.
The place we just came from. Wait, did we go from there?
The Demi plane?
No, Yizgard. We're your turtle friends. The ones we're having the hopping party.
Okay.
They were having a hop party.
Meanwhile, in Yizgard, we are so shit-faced.
That's the Baron's turn? Yeah, I guess it has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you allow me something else somewhere. I mean, but I'm pretty sure that's it.
Let's see.
That take your full turn to do that? 1 full turn or 2?
No, it'll take his full turn.
Got it.
Yeah,
and
it's like
a
action and then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wrote so well. I'm doing. It's all Baron today.
Everything's coming up, Baron.
As a legendary action, the Kraken swings a tentacle at you, Varth. It did not like that.
Oh,
Disadvantage, though.
You really hurt my infinite hit points.
At disadvantage, it was only a 22 to hit.
Oh, fuck off.
Whatever, pleb lord. Bring it.
You take 17 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Come at me, Scrublord. I'm ripped.
You can't grapple me. I'm immune to grapple.
Does it say you're immune to grapple?
I'm a water elemental. Water elementals are immune to the grapple condition.
Does it say that, though?
Yes, it does.
Oh, nice.
Water elementals, immune to the grapple condition.
That is hilarious. Okay.
Nice.
You can't grab water.
I mean, yeah.
That sounds
correct.
like that.
I don't know. You can sneak attack ghosts now in 5th, so that's why I was like,
still can't.
Sounds like
water.
a challenge. Sounds like a challenge.
Yeah, condition immunities, grappled.
Can, but... mm-hmm.
Wait.
Oh, I know.
Depending on exactly what that thing counts as, you might be immune to the... No, because it's a disease, not a poison.
Yeah, it's not a poison. If it was a poison, I'd say, haha, because I'm immune to poison right now. That's a water element.
Aha!
Can't poison me, I'm made out of water.
And pollute me, though.
Yeah, can be polluted, but that has no effect on my actual being. It just floats.
Just makes you sad.
Yeah.
Elminster's like, okay, we're leaving now?
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay,
yeah, I guess,
everybody's willing, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, he casts teleport on everybody but the Baron, because Baron's in the middle of stuff.
What? Why teleport?
It's what I got.
He's Elminster. He's got plane shift teleport. It doesn't matter.
Dagger is not going to grab him. Dagger is going to wait and hold on to the Baron.
His big thing is he's got literally what the Baron has, but with teleport.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So even if there was like a dimensional lock in here, he can teleport out of it.
Yeah, he can just be like, okay, bye. You can't leave. Yeah, no, I'm leaving.
I look to Azra and I say, go, I've got sending. I'll keep him safe.
Okay.
Oh, you're staying?
I'm staying with Baron and Zyron. And I'm holding on to the Baron.
Oh shit.
Well, that's very nice of you, but that puts you in extreme danger.
I'm aware, but I'm stupid. And I don't know if you can do anything right now other than cast the spell. I don't know. I don't know how long this takes or what actually action it requires.
I don't know if we've ever seen you do that in one turn, have we? It usually takes like 10 minutes.
Well, he's never done it in combat before.
Right, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, normally I take a very long dance.
Oh, no, he has. That's right.
Yeah.
The tree.
That's was right. The tree.
Tree house.
So,
pretty much, I'm going to keep it as like you got to keep
time, though.
You got to keep concentration.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I'm going to say like you have to use your action to keep concentration on it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm good.
So Varth and Azra and Elminster all bamf out of there. We'll see when it's their turn.
Elminster wants us to go. He can pretty much take us wherever he wants. His teleport's like plane shift.
Azra's like big anime crying already.
Sad anime face.
The ceiling turns into 3 giant eyeballs.
Oh god.
Aboleth eyes. And it looks down at Dagger on their turn. And Dagger needs a wisdom saving throw. You hear, like, just reverberating, screaming into your brain, "You're mine. The choir calls for you."
Got advantage?
Yep. Okay, I'm spending a bardic inspiration. And this is a what saving throw?
Wisdom.
Fuck it. I need to pass this. I'm gonna spend my boon of fate. There we go. That's more fucking like it. I give him the finger and it's a 28. This is so stupid.
I don't know. That might still not have passed.
Oh no! I used my everything.
Used my everything.
That's literally I can't make that number any higher.
Yeah. It's not getting any higher.
And
I mean, the last time you spent all of that after you got captured by a mare.
You use everything. You use all of your willpower, all of your inspiration, knowing Azra for as long as you have, knowing the group for as long as you have, and you're trying to keep their sense of self as hard as you possibly can. You can feel, it almost feels physical, like tendrils are in your brain trying to reach in there and control everything about you. But by your sheer force of will, by using everything that you had, you were able to fight it back. It felt like an eternity as these things were gripping into your mind. But then you just, and you're back where you are and you're standing, and it's like time didn't even move at all.
I'm imagining her
you
halo
passed.
actually expanded, considering the boon of fate is actually my plain spark ability.
Yes.
Also, knowing I passed, you want to know what I rolled on the D20?
Yes.
300.
I got a 7.
Oh my god.
Now you know why I spent everything.
Yeah. Drop it all.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, holy shit.
Ah, shit, dude.
Advantage! I rolled a 3 and a 7.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dagger is shaking like a leaf, but I am still standing in front of the Baron and the Skid.
Wow.
Baron? Oh, you're standing in front of them.
I'm standing, yes.
Okay. While that's happening in your head,
Oh no.
and that's going on, the Kraken fly as quickly over to the side to make sure you're not in this line. As coming out of its eye, you see like sparks shoot and goes, and like Combustion Man from Avatar, he shoots a shot, but it's lightning. And both Baron and your brother need dexterity saves.
Yeah.
Did you fucking hold him at arm's length? Baron, you have advantage. The kid does not.
As the colors are swirling around you, the magic colors for the plane shift. Or however you plane shift. I remember each planeswalker has a different thematic thing.
Fades in and out. So
Okay.
you're seeing the world's going on. What save is this again?
A dexterity
Dex?
save. Which he somehow passed.
Aaron's like, no.
Oh
Though just barely.
20.
Okay. You only take 11 lightning damage.
Oh my god, he must have rolled garbage. Oh no, legendary action thing, probably.
Nope, no, that's his turn. His action was a lightning.
Weenie.
The myriad.
Tingle.
The myriad would
No.
fly over.
You
'cause
stay
he's
there.
way faster.
Stay.
And I think he will attack Dagger. She's in front. Let's see, what's he gonna...
Did Elminster bring me
No.
along? And did he brought me along,
I
but
miss
did
Abby.
did he bring Martha, or is Martha still there? He probably
Oh,
didn't bring
fuck.
Martha.
We all forgot about Janus.
He probably didn't bring Martha, because Martha's a summon. She'll go away if she dies.
Martha-
I
definitely-
mean, we all
Martha's-
go away if we die.
Martha's definitely still there. Well,
Martha-
she's a summon. She goes back to where she came from.
I know.
Martha's still there, yeah.
So I was gonna say, there's no way Elminster's bringing Martha, but he's gonna be like, leave your summons behind. Why did you bring
She's
that?
gross. I
Yeah,
don't want to
she
have to
can
touch
stay
her.
there. Okay,
Is
my
there-
turn. let
Okay,
me know
is
when it's
there
my turn.
is there anything with your spell that makes it like a range issue for your conjure?
I don't think so. She's just there. Let me see.
Also, the aboleth is still burning. Just don't let me forget.
Oh, what do I need to roll for that?
It's at the end of its turn. It rolls another dex save.
Okay, I'll roll on that. What's your save?
20.
Oh, it literally needs an at 20 to succeed. Okay.
Wow.
So, it would fail.
Yee. Okay.
No, it's only if he loses concentration. If he loses concentration, he loses control of her. And until she drops to 0 or the spell ends after an hour.
Wow.
She's there.
23 fire damage for the elf.
Hang on. An uncontrolled fey creature can't be dismissed by you. Which would imply that one that is controlled by you could be dismissed by you.
Okay.
So you could have gotten rid of her.
I could have dismissed her.
Though, if she got mind controlled, she might not be under your control anymore.
Right.
Whichever.
Yeah.
But doesn't matter. Because
Right.
he can't do this shit no more.
Right.
Okay.
Well, the epic one can, but...
Well, yeah.
The myriad attempts to stab you twice with his trident.
Okay.
At disadvantage, of course. 27 for the first one.
Yeah, that hits.
And 15 for the second one.
Haha, misses.
Okay.
Wow. Off that breastplate.
You take 15 piercing damage from the first one.
Okay. The baby's gonna be fucking pissed at you, you bitch.
I serve a greater master now.
Oh, she's gonna be real pleased to hear that.
You also know this is very jarring that a myriad would be talking lesser of themselves this way, let alone their own kind.
Oh, yeah, no, he's definitely dominated. This isn't him talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dagger's smart enough to know that.
Oh my god. What's this Avlet's normal move speed? It crawls towards you.
It undulates. I'm just imagining those like videos of octopuses that are on the beach, and it's just like it's basically a snot pile. It is a snot pile with tentacles.
Oh, thanks, Callie. Callie spent 2,000 of her points to give you an advantage roll.
Oh, nice.
Whenever you want to use it next.
Yeah, I do need it.
Yes, you do.
Callie knows.
So, yeah, that's all their turns. So after them, it is Azra's turn.
Oh,
so Azra, you all appear in Neverwinter.
Oh God, jeez.
Outside Unicorn Tavern.
Sweet, cool.
Is this mansion still in there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Actually, no, it's been well past long rest.
Oh yeah, no, we had a long rest, so the 8 hours are over.
As you appear, the sign, like, it's like Terminator, where they're like, you weren't there, and like the wind changes and the sign starts flapping, and you guys are there. You appear in Blue Flame, because Blue Flame.
Blue Flame! It's just not the same.
It's not the same. No.
Sorry, Silver Flame. Silver Flame.
Yes.
That's just too many syllables.
Silver Flame.
I forgot. His was silver, but Minstra's fire is blue fire, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Azra's gonna cast Sending to Dagger immediately. Are you dying? Is everything fine? Should I come back there? Oh my god.
It goes back to Dagger, and there's just like a large-sized trident stabbing and tentacles flailing.
Oh fuck, we're fine. Just we'll be there in a second, I guess.
Okay. She's gonna keep
fine, Zyron's safe.
Okay.
Dagger, it's your turn.
Cool.
Safe, I guess.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on the kid. I don't know how much it's gonna do, but that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh boy.
All right. You know before your next turn, Baron and him are gonna be gone, and you'll be left alone in here.
I thought I was going with him because I'm holding on to the Baron.
Oh, I did not know that. I thought you were just standing in front of them like you're Piccolo
No,
or
that's
something.
the only reason that I did this because I'm not stupid.
Okay.
I mean, you are.
I mean, I am, but I'm not that stupid.
I can only say that because I love you.
I have a 16 AC. I can't survive in this room alone.
No. These things, you're not Varth. You don't have infinite hit points.
Nope.
So stupid. Actually, no, that probably wouldn't do shit to How's the aboleth looking?
It's looking pretty beat up. Not bloodied, but you know.
Oh.
Currently on fire, if that helps.
I think that
the
mirrored hasn't even been touched. There's still one slave thing, transparent skinned thing, that has not been touched, but it's seriously just standing there doing nothing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, why not? I know Primordial. I'm going to say something really insulting about the married in Primordial to him and cast Vicious Mockery with my action.
It does not need to understand you, but yeah.
Well, that's the point, because like I want him to.
Wisdom save?
And yes.
Let's see, does he get the magical whatever? No, he does not. Yeah, he would definitely fail with a 14.
12 psychic damage, and his next attack is made at disadvantage. Okay. Which, if it's at the Baron or me, it already is. But if he hits the kid, it's a disadvantage. I keep saying child, and I don't think that I don't know how old this.
No, he's older. He's older than Azra.
He is.
He's the older brother. Yep. Right? Or is he the younger brother?
No, he's the younger brother.
Younger one.
Oh, well, he's not that much younger. I would say he's like around.
Hang on.
Young adult, late teens.
I'm getting the thing.
How old is Dagger?
Tells me the things.
87,000.
He's 5 years younger than me.
Baby. Yeah,
he's
kid
baby.
tracks.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dagger is only 22.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, grandma.
How old is Azra?
2.
She was 18, I think, when we started the campaign.
So 20?
Yeah.
It's been around 2 years in game, I think.
Yeah, the kid is he's 15. He's underage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Varth is 28. He was 26 when we started this adventure.
How old's the Baron again?
Don't ask.
11,000.
How would the Baron look?
10,000.
Like
I think
30s,
is what you said,
right?
around 10,000.
Yeah. Sometimes he's kind of like Doctor from Doctor Who, where it's like after a certain age, he just kind of guesstimates after 10,000. It's like somewhere in that ballpark. You know, look wise, he probably looks like he's in his late 30s, early 40s.
Okay, so that's Dagger's turn.
In a modern day setting,
everything.
it would look weird him hanging out with you guys.
You know what? The Kraken will use its legendary action
to Kraken off. Just get out of here.
No, it won't, because Varth's not around anymore. No one's in melee with it.
Lol.
Can anything use legendary action? Nope. Okay. Go back to Varth. You were in front of the tavern.
Okay.
Do you do anything, or you just wait for him?
I'm not doing anything, but my dear friend Martha probably will. She is going to cast Fog Cloud on the group of you, because she can do that at will, or 3 times a day. And there's a big 20-foot radius fog cloud around them.
I like to think, because she's
them with such heavily clouded.
I like to think she's a gross hag. She kind of like throws it up. She's just like, and the fog just appears.
She barks. At least it's not a fart. And then she goes, "Have fun, dearies."
Okay, I kind of
because she knows what you're doing
a bit now.
Yeah,
she's intelligent enough to know you're leaving.
The funny thing is she doesn't die.
No,
like she just gets to. She probably does enjoy this.
Yeah,
she just has a vacation where she gets to kill try and fight something ridiculous,
right. And even if the
and then goes back home.
Yeah, even if the Aboleth dominates her, she gets dispelled back home. She's in
an hour.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter anyway. No matter what it does to her, it's not permanent because she's not permanently there. So, oh no, she's dominated and Aboleth poisoned. Well, not when she gets back to the Feywild. She's fine. So she's like, I don't care.
Oh no. This is probably like awesome because they can't see us. Terrifying because we can't see us.
Yeah.
Creatures in heavily obscured areas are effectively blind.
Yep.
Cool. You're all holding on to each other, though.
It is so foggy you can't see each other, except for that you're holding on.
I was gonna say Dagger probably has Baron in a death grip, but I have a 9 strength, so not really.
It's a deadly
You haven't been
noodle.
what you think is a death grip.
It's a deadly noodle grasp. Baron's like, this is a nice hug. Well, Dagger's like, I can't squeeze any harder.
Like veins popping out.
Yeah, that was her turn. She can't really do anything else. She's just gonna move over into the fog because it's funny.
Fog cloud is an action.
Crying.
She uses her move to move into the fog.
Now he lifts his head, as Iron does. And you can see he's got like the ugly cry face going. But you notice him put out his hand, the one with the scar on it, and like blue flame appear at his heart, and they like seem to travel through the vein. And as he shoots out of his hand, he casts Fireball.
That's all.
And 2 dex saves.
Oh my god.
Well, 1 passed. But yeah, Fireball, and the fire you notice is blue.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then right after that, that's when the Baron's thing finishes. And where were you going exactly, Baron?
Ysgard.
So, you end up in Ysgard.
On Azra's next turn, she's like, ring, ring. What's up? Are you dead?
That's right, I didn't use mine.
Banana.
The banana flies away.
No.
Stop doing slapstick comedy. I'm on the phone.
I keep doing that joke because you guys keep going to Ysgard and like everything there has wings.
Right.
True.
I was thinking of a place that the Baron would know to go to that everyone else would also have an idea of. Because at first he's like, Elysium, they were never there. Vitopia, they were never there. Plane of Dread, oh no.
No one can escape at the Baron.
We can't go there either.
Right.
We can't enter
Baron,
either.
Baron, you hear from Elminster, because he also casts Sending. Oh yeah, wait. both of you need, both Elminster and Azra need to give me a D100.
Oh yeah.
Actually, just roll me a D20. If you get a nat 1, it fails. Because it's the same percentage.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's fine.
6. We're good.
Yeah, both of your sends go.
Man, the interplanar switchboard is busy right now.
Right.
Elminster goes first.
There's like a spell weaver with their like 6 arms. It was the old school telephone.
My mom used to do that. It was very cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Where are you at? We're at Unicorn. You get from Elminster.
Who does he send it to?
Baron.
I love that he sends like cohesive sentences and Azra's just like screaming mentally into the phone.
Is this the one you respond to in 25 words or less?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is why I made that very brief.
Acknowledged. Ysgard.
You know what?
Speak to you in moment.
Okay. I was about to say he'd be willing to send it again to be like, where in Ysgard?
Do I come to you or?
Yeah, he didn't. What are you saying? Beat you in a moment. He didn't say where they are.
And Azra,
he did.
What do you...
he did. He did. Oh yeah, he did say it. The unicorn. I'm stupid. Don't mind me.
No, at Unicorn, not the Unicorn.
I just
that
like
unicorn is the one up the
half
street.
of
They're
what
the
he
preppy
says,
one.
so.
They're the ones on the other side of Unicorn River.
Oh my god, Azra still doesn't know the difference.
And you're a native. You're born in Neverwinter, and
actually,
it's like
she worked at a tavern, which was probably one of them. So she probably
Wait a minute.
The difference.
This
isn't a unicorn. It's the dolphin.
Is it dolphin?
Mm-hmm. Oh
yes.
Yeah. There's dolphin in the dolphin. It's like there's
That's
Kent
what it
State
was.
and the Kent State.
I don't know why I thought it was called Unicorn. Maybe because I thought of Unicorn's Run, which is a river in Forgotten Realms. Well, okay, so dolphin. Sorry, it is called Dolphin River that goes through Neverwinter, by the way, which is why the tavern was called.
That makes sense.
Okay, so you guys are at Dolphin, and he would have said that instead of Unicorn. I'm done.
Yeah, she worked at a tavern in the Beggar's Nest anyway, which is probably neither of them.
So 6 rounds later, good thing I didn't roll that earlier.
So before then, I respond to Azra. We're safe. We're coming to you. Zyron is safe, and apparently a spellcaster. Yeah, we're good.
Elminster says, yeah, no, they're coming to us.
Tell Varth Martha was awesome.
Okay, they're coming to us. Apparently, Martha was awesome.
I'm glad she had some fun before she disappeared. I was really hoping she would do something.
I can't picture how she would be cool.
She can use
but I trust her.
3 times a day.
Okay.
Oh, she was a friend of yours. Elminster teleports. A few moments later, he teleports back.
No.
Fuck her. She was having fun.
You notice she has like purple blood on the side of her face, and she's like in the middle of flexing a tentacle that looks like it got ripped off.
Ew. Azra's in the tavern. She's like, I'm out. Bye, guys.
A random lady in the street outside the tavern faints.
Martha looks down at the tentacle. Natives. Martha looks down at the tentacle and goes, "That one's mine. I'll save it for later. It'll make a nice stew."
Meanwhile, in Yusgard, Zyron, right? I'm Dagger Catterley. I'm Azra's friend. You're safe. We're going to her in a second.
You don't need to roll a medicine check. You're pretty sure he's having an anxiety attack.
Oh, yeah.
He's valid.
It's just, all of this is justified.
You think if you had a spell like Calm Emotions, it would help greatly.
Yeah, I ain't got that shit.
Okay.
That'd be smart.
No, we don't use that spell here. We suffer from our PTSD.
I just have
like a man.
Passive persuasion.
Like a man, we bury that deep and we don't talk about it to anybody.
We're adventurers. We suffer from our PTSD.
You should try the limbo booze. It's good. Yeah, it's really good. Huh? Try it.
Yeah, he just takes it and drinks it.
No. That's illegal.
It affects your accent for a bit, but it gets over.
Oh, what even is that accent? You're doing, I guess.
My accent is
it's fiendish.
Is a lot like me. It's full of mystery and weirdness. Wait, what?
Oh boy.
I want to say fish.
He drinks it and coughs as he drinks it too fast, and he's probably never drank booze before.
Nope. Well,
I mean,
could have.
If he's stolen something, he might have stolen booze before.
And of course, if you're looking, that's not an actual thing. Like Kevin made that booze up.
And a blue flame appears on him and like goes off a little bit. Goes, and I need Baron to roll me a d100.
Lol.
Uh-oh.
As you just gave him pure chaos ale.
That's not a real thing! Kevin made it up!
I know. I'm playing along.
Okay.
33. Hey, it's a bit. People love it here.
The flames keep going on him, and he's like, "Wow, I feel great. Thanks."
This is lit, fam.
It gives me a different accent. Man, I got a fucking ripped off.
Yeah, and here I thought that was just your insanity.
You guys have fixed that.
Just then, like coming on a Viking boat to your island is like, it's frost giants. I finally made it to Yisgard. We shall destroy them. And he casts fireball, and they're like, we're heavily injured, and as long as we don't take fire damage, we should be fine. And he goes to cast fireball, and he only casts at 3rd level, but he wild magic surged, and for the next minute, the next spell he casts, it maximizes damage. So the ship blows up for comedic effect.
What just happened?
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
Can I keep that? Can I keep that flask?
Sure. I stole it from some turtles.
6 rounds up, yeah.
Actually, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, we'll say they're up now, and then you guys are there.
Where's...
What is that? Drinking Jello
God,
through a straw?
Martha. How the fuck did you get here, Martha? Or did you just...
Some kind old man teleported me, she says, looking down at Elminster. Hey there, cutie.
It's like, you're not the first.
I'm gonna...
I didn't think I was.
Inside.
We've all heard of
Azra's inside.
I'm just dragging Siren in by the hand.
Shepherd the boy.
I'll let you guys know if I need any other help or if there's anything else interesting you might like. Okay, bye. And he just teleports away when he's looking at the hag awkwardly.
The hag looks over at Varth.
Elminster.
Do all of your friends run away so quickly?
Awkward family drama. Hag hitting on him. Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go.
Yeah. See you guys later. Martha looks over at Varth and says, do all of your friends run away so quickly when I talk to them? Yes. Varth just goes, yeah, they do.
Yeah, you hear a chorus of yeses from inside.
Just as the door closes, yes.
No, don't worry. Martha doesn't take it personal. I know I'm disturbing.
Meanwhile, the scene cuts to what appears to be almost like a Victorian living room, and Elminster appears there. You don't see it from the camera, but you see him open up the closet, and he goes to change out of red robes into what looks like a fancy red suit. And he casts Prestidigitation to get all the stuff off him. The clothes, he kind of just like waves his finger around and they just magically go on him like a Disney movie or something. Because he has unseen servants in his magnificent mansion that he's currently in. And he opens the door to leave. And as he does, you see downtown London. And he heads to a local coffee shop. And sitting at the table is Mordekainen. Also in normal human attire. And he's like, you're late for our appointment. And he's like, oh, I had some things to do.
Damn, dude.
Stuff.
Forgetting the third member of the Wizards 3 there.
And then,
so rude.
Who's the third member?
Dalamar from Dragonlance.
Who?
God damn it, people.
Wait, say it again.
Dalamar from Dragonlance, Raislin's apprentice. I believe he was the third member of the Wizards 3. He was the token evil member. Elminster was the good, Mordekainen was the dick, and then Dalamar was the evil one.
What's your alignment? Oh, neutral dick.
Yeah.
I am.
Checks
neutral
out.
Asshole.
In the tavern, Dagger is gonna park Azra next to Azra and then go and buy the biggest meal possible from the bartender. Considering
Azra just
I don't know how long this kid's been since
she just kind of looks at Zyron for like a hot minute.
You notice he's avoiding eye contact with you. Actually, pretty much with everybody, not just you.
That's a mood. And also, we've both always been like this. And then she'll like put her fist out and attempt their secret handshake that they had from like 10 years ago.
This will be an intelligence save.
Oh.
Mostly because, or intelligence check, because it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
He was 5.
He was 5.
That's why he needs an intelligence check.
Well, probably not 10 years ago. Like, whenever she saw them last, which was when she went to magic school. Actually, he would have been like 6 or 7 then, yeah.
He, hesitates at first. And you kind of got to lead the handshake, but he also.
Okay.
And then after that, he kind of makes a scene at the bar because he just kind of like hugs you and starts crying.
Oh. Oh, don't do that. I don't know what to do with that. She's kind of like patting him on the head and also crying a little bit.
While waiting for food, I'm going to cast message to Azra.
If you remember, he's like shirtless and all.
Do
you guys want clothes on him?
So you guys have some time to talk, or do you think it's better to have people around?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe
fuck it.
A room with you guys in it.
Okay, yeah. I'm also going to rent a room. these people probably hate us because for as far as they know, actually, they don't even know we left. We teleported from the room.
And then came in from outside.
We walked into the room.
Right.
Stayed there for 8 hours. Didn't leave. And then walked back in the front door as far as they're aware.
Right.
I imagine like it's the same person's shift, but she's like gone away and come back.
She's like, wait, you guys just upstairs?
They don't. She doesn't seem to care. It's a city of adventure. This is a city of adventures, even more than Waterdeep is.
True.
Yeah. So she's like, yep, just another.
How much does
another second day?
How much does a fuckload of food and a room cost?
A gold.
Okay.
Charging
per person.
For a fuckload.
Metric fuckload, not an imperial fuckload.
Right.
I'm here. Do I get food?
Oh. Are you?
Okay. She did actually. She cast Fog Cloud, which like doesn't sound like a lot, but it did kind of negate line of sight, which can be really useful if that Kraken had spells, which I don't know.
Or the Elder over God Aboleth.
I don't know.
Do they have any dwarven babies on the menu?
No, Martha, shut up.
Oh, phooey.
Up to the room, Martha.
Oh, no.
Actually,
Right
no,
here.
I'm buying a separate room for Martha.
Looks like they have potatoes. You're good.
Can I dismiss Martha?
Yeah, I'll say you can dismiss
how
her.
much longer is she here for? She has room for like
just say,
15 minutes.
I will give her
thank
a
you for your
bowl
help,
of soup
Martha.
or something
You can keep
before
the
she
tentacle.
leaves.
She'll go, I've got the tentacle. That's good enough. And she poofs away.
Mm-hmm.
Poops away? Ew.
Poof.
Poop
Although
away.
it probably smells like a bad fart.
True. Oh boy.
Well, let's hope that I don't have to summon her again anytime soon.
You
Not
know,
that she wasn't helpful, because that was useful.
You notice when you're getting food and stuff, at like one of the tavern tables is like another party of adventurers, but they all have like this overly the top armor and gear that does not look practical at all. It just looks really, really, really fancy and shiny. I'm calling out the MMO. They all seem to have following them large-sized mounts.
While I'm waiting for food and giving Azra and Siren a moment.
One's a shadow wolf, another one's a Quash's apparatus. So there's like a mechanical lobster construct outside.
While I'm waiting for food and giving them a moment, I'm gonna start writing down everything I remember from the last few minutes there so that I remember, because I feel like that's probably gonna come up again.
Oh, one of them is a gnome, so there's a battle snapping turtle outside. It's a large-sized snapping turtle with armor on it. It somehow moves at normal lane speed. I'm trying to remember the ones I saw. They were all silly. I think one was a yeti. And you just ride on its shoulders or something.
Yep.
Whatever. Anyway.
Yeti!
You guys got your rooms.
Yep. A quick question, actually. Does Azra recognize the scar?
Yes.
Okay.
If I recall correctly, he had innate magic. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, this is the scar that is it. You know his innate magic is wild.
Yes.
Baron. You saw when he cast that fireball that it turned blue, right?
Yeah, blue is hot.
Okay.
Just like Azra says purple.
Do I remember what color Plague Fire is supposed to be?
Blue.
Spellfire.
Yeah.
Spellfire?
No, Plague Fire. Yeah. Okay.
You're pretty sure it's not Plague Fire, but it probably came from it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a chosen of that goddess of yours. He's good.
I don't think
give me an Arcana check, Dagger. It's just to recall the stuff you were looking up at Candlekeep on it.
Motherfucker.
You only wrote a 25.
No, I heard our fuck off. I heard our shithead neighbor is starting fireworks. Also, I rolled garbage, but it's a bard.
You rolled garbage, 41.
No. 16.
You remember something about the abolithic sovereignty using the plague fire to give innate magic abilities to entities.
I got a 23. Beat you for once.
Oh.
Yeah, Baron, this reminds you a lot of God, I keep forgetting what they're called in the magic stuff. The weird tentacle entities that they had to like close all the that really weakened
Entities.
all the gatekeepers. What the hell am I even saying? Planeswalkers? They had to all like the really powerful old
the Eldrazi and the Gatewatch.
The Eldrazi. Yeah. This probably reminds you of the Eldrazi a little bit. Like on a much smaller scale. I'm sorry.
It's like tentacles and gatekeepers. It's like there's a lot going on there, man. A lot going on. Hentai. That's hentai. It's they probably did a little something to him. It's okay. He'll recover eventually, and several. You should probably we should have tell Azra. Hey Azra, you should probably take him to like the church of that suffering god. They're good at helping people recover from traumatic experiences.
Why have you not recommended this to me like 8 years ago?
Both of you.
You're an adventurer. You have a coping mechanism.
I don't know if setting things on fire counts as a coping mechanism.
There's a reason I'm not a therapist.
So fair enough.
Both of you got high enough on your Arcana to know that he is a wild magic sorcerer, pretty much. What I was getting at for that.
Oh, he's a lamer. It's okay. What? He didn't inherit the coolness from his sister.
Yeah, Azra always said that.
Yeah.
That her brother was a lamer?
No, that she inherited from her sister? What?
Oh.
That's how genetics work. The superior sibling
Nailed
is the one that the other siblings draw upon.
So he's liquid Azra. And she's solid Azra.
Shove it up your pee hole.
Okay, so...
Anyway. I'm going to summon a cat, just real quick. The real one.
He's like...
Morty Prime.
Your brother continues to just stare at the ground. Actually?
Yeah, that's fair. She puts a cat in his lap, though.
Azra, roll me a d100.
Oh, no.
Okay. 95. Lots of 90s today.
Oh, no. Let's see.
Good.
He's still drinking from that flask. He's cradling it like a baby.
What's in that, bud?
Limbo ale.
You know what? For now, that's fine. That's the least of our concerns. We'll have a chat about that later.
He drinks it like it's water, and he's been in the desert for a week. For 10 days.
Yeah. He's been in the proverbial desert for like a hot minute. Azra just kind of makes eye contact with Dagger, like, now what do I do?
Can I talk to you alone?
I mean, sure.
I did get 2 rooms for what it's worth, because I already paid for it by the time Martha had fucked off.
Oh, yeah.
Martha's back at home, and she's got a stone giant skull upside down and cut in half that she uses as a cauldron.
Yeah. What I'm actually going to do
she puts the tentacle in there, and she's like...
I'm going to cast Lehman's tiny hut. Because
she doesn't really
I know that sound passes through it, but he doesn't.
Oh, that's not nice.
So I'm going to do that in the middle of the room.
I had him roll for it. Okay. So, Mom and Dad are dead.
Yeah, okay. I kind of figured.
Sorry, I don't know how to say it. How else to say it? Takes another swig.
Yeah. Fair enough. The baby?
He can't even bring himself to say anything. He just shakes his head.
Okay, bud. At least we got you, huh?
Remember everything.
You don't have to remember everything right now, bud.
I don't want to, but...
Yeah.
I remember everything I've done. Everything they did to me. Where were you?
Didn't have to. Been lots of places. I've done lots of stuff I have to remember too.
I'm sorry they made me do that to you.
I'm sorry that I wasn't there faster.
When you called me with your mind.
Yeah.
They set me up as a trap. I'm thankful you didn't fall for that.
Yeah, I figured. I wanted to, because there's a chance that it wasn't, but my friends are very smart. They wouldn't let me do it.
What year is it? And you just say.
I was gonna say, Azra knows. I do not.
Okay. Like
Flirtenbergerberg.
No. Oh wow. And he doesn't really say anything else. He just takes another drink.
Yeah. So you were there for a long time.
Baron, how much is this, like an infinite canister, or is it run out?
You're muted.
Full to Cali.
A full to Cali. It was a joke item, so it's up to you. I just thought it was a funny item, so
I'll say it's empty. Then he finishes it off.
I'll give him my water skin. It's water, but hydration is good.
He starts shaking again. Like he's cold.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do. Just give him a hug, put my cat on his head.
I know you're just about to leave, but I think that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, my neighbors are setting off fireworks and dog's a little upset. Yeah, I know. Hi, buddy. God, you're fat.
He's upset. Don't fat shame him right now.
Hey, little buddy. Oh, you're fat.
Heavy. And he doesn't like help you at all. He's just like, nope, I am dead weight.
Why would he help you? It's fun.
We are flying.
All right. So, as we end it for tonight, I think we'll go with plugs.
Yeah.
And I'll go in order on the overlay. So, Varth, you first.
Oh, well, in that case, stay tuned, because it's almost time for us to travel to the depths of space in dark matter, and we will find out what happened to the party after the party. Something hit the ship, but what, I wonder?
There's no party like an after party.
And in this case, it could be deadly.
And for some partying veterans, the after party is where the real party's at.
Mm-hmm.
When it hits 4 a.m, yeah.
That's fast.
Azra. You got any plugs?
Azra's playing with dice. Hi, I'm Madi. Follow me on Twitter. Check my pinned tweet. That's where everything I'm working on goes. Also, I guess we could talk about it now again.
Yeah.
Kat and I are releasing a thing soon on the DM's Guild. It's called Crook of Wands.
What date?
Sticks, staves, and odd rods. I'm checking it on the calendar on the 30th of June, end of this month.
Tuesday the 30th, very last day of the month.
Yeah, 40 magical items, some of them goofy, most of them convenient to use. Also, stat blocks for NPCs. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to remember your DM's Guild. I think whenever you set the date of release, it's always like the midnight Pacific time. I think is when it actually releases it.
I've been not thinking about that because release dates are always very confusing for me.
Fair enough.
Yes, if you want to see a preview of some things, you can either check out Kat's Twitter or you can check out the VOD of Reign of Misrule from last week, where we had a little preview, and I got to play Crook, who is one of the 2 NPCs that have a stat block in the supplement, and I had possibly too much fun.
No, it was great. I love
so
her
good.
so much.
Definitely just check that out anyway, because it was definitely a fun session. Yeah.
What kind of things are in the supplement?
All kinds of staffs, wands, and rods, and things that you can use to bonk people with. I have a couple on my Twitter that are previewed. So far, it is just the breakfast staff.
Yes. Breakfast and the lunar rod went up yesterday as well.
Lunar Rod went up today for us, yesterday for you.
Yeah.
I'm like, that was 12-hour difference. Yeah.
Since we're going in that's a good transition to Dagger. You got any plugs?
Shit. All right. So my next thing is actually next Friday for Retroverse.
Actually, right? I think I might not be here.
Okay. Well,
I'm not sure when I'm going to do stuff, but it will be over the weekend, next weekend.
Okay. Well, then if not, last Friday, not the last, but the prior to that, the last stream that Scotty had, was Vaccine Game, where they're in space on the moon and they fought a Mecha Tiamat dragon and then ran away because it's a Mecha Tiamat dragon. And things got wild. May or may not definitely did end the session with 2 players making death saves. So we'll see where that goes next session.
Woo!
Yeah. It was actually a lot of fun, and like it ended on a scary note, but the whole thing was awesome, and I'm excited.
Last but not least, Kevin, aka the Baron.
Well, typically Sunday's my game, but tomorrow's Father's Day, and I believe we have no games. So not tomorrow, the following Sunday game, maybe not. I don't know. Other than that, the only other thing is eventually we have a Witcher game starting at some point in the.
Yes. Yeah. You want to play?
Are you guys streaming it somewhere?
It is probably going. I think we had said that it might be on my channel. So
yes,
I have like a Twitch channel that I never use.
Yeah, so the intent, I believe, is we want to stream. The question is, do we have the technical?
I don't think you got
should be able to handle it. So
I don't think you guys got the internet for it.
We'll see.
If not, we'll record it and I'll put it on YouTube.
Yeah. So it won't be. It'll be the other thing.
Yeah.
But remember, we got to bleep out any cuss word, but we can't use bleeps. You got to use alternative words, or we get demonetized.
Oh, it's YouTube.
We'll just say Geralt. We'll dub Geralt over every swear word because then it's in universe.
It's only within the first 10 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
Then after that, you can curse all you want.
I just remember watching Markiplier's like recent stuff, and it's hilarious. Edit that out.
Edit that out. Marbles.
Yeah. Oh no, damn it! Oh no, wait.
Mick, damn it!
That doesn't work. That's still a cuss
word.
word.
Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to like,
Oh no,
my shit fell, but instead of shit, it's my shrooms fell.
Nice.
Well, and then there's Jack, who's just like,
man, fuck this shit.
Just stream of cuss words. They ain't coming for me. They love the Irish. Oh.
Well,
but other than that,
on that note,
I think that's it. Anything, right?
Yeah, keep an eye on our Twitters, I guess, for where that Witcher game will be.
In 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure will be our final episode for Trackless.
So 1 more session you're planning, so it will be 2 to 3 sessions. Gotcha.
Yeah.
We'll
see.
And if you like this show or any of the other shows on this Twitch stream, all the past videos are down below if you're watching on Twitch, or the playlist is on YouTube. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Okay.